Hi, thank you for coming to my website. I hope you enjoy this demonstration of a woodcut. It's going to be a two-plate woodcut. Most of the prints you see on my website are of woodcut reductions, which I'm not showing here. You can click on reduction process and see that on the website. What I'm doing here is a two-block woodcut. I'm going to use two different plates to create one image. Now my first block, what I used to carve it out with was a Dremel, which is a lot more free-flowing and organic way of printing. So what we're going to do is roll this up into like a reddish orange. It's more of a red here, but when it prints out it may be a little bit more of a reddish orange. And I'm going to roll my ink up onto my roller and transfer it from my glass palette to my wood block. I don't know if you can see it here, but you can kind of see the little lines in there, and that's what I carved away, and that won't print. And what we're going to do is we're going to take my piece of paper, which has registration marks on it, and I'm going to line them up with these registration marks over at the press over there. Now here at the press, I'm going to line up my registration marks onto it, and then all I'm going to do is roll the blankets on top. I'm going to slide it a little forward. And just roll the blankets. These are just puller blankets, just so it's not right on the board. Then I'm going to run it through the press. Shouldn't take too long. And that should be good. Now that it's through the press, we're going to roll back the blankets, pull out the board, and I'll take the board over to the table and pull off the print and show you what it looks like. Back here at the table, I'll show you what it looks like after it's been run through the press. And if you can see, the carved in areas didn't print and the surface of the board prints. Now we will go to the blue plate, the second plate, which will be blue. And on the second plate, what I did was I used a V-gouge to carve it out, which is a much more restrictive, tight way of carving. And all we're going to do is roll this one up. Now that I'm done rolling up my second plate with the color blue, I'm going to line up the two colors, the red color with the blue plate, with my registration marks. And you can see here my registration marks are lining up with the board, so the red and the blue come together. And now I will take it over to the press to print it and finish the print. Now that I have the two colors rolled up and registered, I'm going to run it through the press and finish the print. Now that's through the press. The two colors are combined together. We'll roll back the blankets, grab the board, and I will take it over to the table and pull it off and show you the finished product. Now that I'm back at my table, I will show you the finished piece of the two colors being lined up together and the two blocks being printed together. And you can see that when you have two separate blocks, a red and a blue, a very organic and a very tight controlled plate, when you put them together, you get a masterpiece. I hope you enjoyed this demonstration of a two-plate woodcut. My name is Dave Hoke. Thank you for coming to my website. If you'd like to contact me at hoke22@verizon.net.